No cap.
Okay, what's our third deciding factor?
It's like how you look, like your drip,
Appearance.
appearance.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that Halo 3 trailer too, though. I remember that shit. That hoe was tough too.
Notoriety, I feel like it's low-key like a half point. Because you could be
What we should have watched. That's what we should have watched. We should have watched the Halo 3 trailer.
You say some. Which one?
Because Sung Jin Woo had hella aura before he was
I
even
think
known
it's
by
first one.
niggas.
First one, you notice it's on the top.
Because Jin Woo had hella aura before he was known by niggas. I don't think notoriety is a.
Maybe
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's
Wait,
not that
notoriety's
high.
not. It's not that high.
what's going on?
It's
bro?
not that high.
No.
It's demeanor.
I hope so.
Okay, he got hella crazy demeanor too.
He do got hella crazy demeanor. That's his main argument. No cap.
Okay.
Do you think we'll ever meet them?
Foul demeanor.
Bro, that's not fun, bro. Come on, bro.
That's your
That was clean. That was Aura.
Bubble it up.
That was Aura right there.
That was Aura.
Aura.
Hey,
Hey, this back in 2006, by the way.
oh, that's inflation.
That's inflation. Aura. Nigga, hey.
That was Aura.
I think Feast is
Oh,
better than
bro.
Aura. I'm gonna get Feast over notoriety.
That was back with three nigga. Dog, come on, bro. That shit was crazy. That time was insane, bro.
Shit.
I'm not gonna lie. These boys too fucking close for me to care who goes for.
Okay, then everybody vote. So,
All right, vote.
Can we define it real quick? We didn't define it. I'm going style, demeanor, feats.
Okay, I'm selling in Dragon Venom. You put up the clip then. What clip you want?
No feats. Should be.
That
No
was Aura,
feet.
but wasn't enough.
Or should be four.
For
Should
me
be
to be
four.
Wesker, I'm not gonna
Should be
cap.
four things.
I'm gonna do Wesker, bro.
I would say.
No, then let the chat vote then. Oh, who you voting for? Leela?
I said Whisker, bro.
That's 3.
Bro, y'all niggas trip. All right then, Wesker.
Bro,
Ratchet. Does that nigga got Aura,
Gerald,
bro?
bro.
I don't know about Ratchet and his shit, bro.
Geralt.
You got an argument for Ratchet, Ben?
What,
no,
Gerald
no,
Rivera,
Niggas
bro?
didn't fucking
I'm
play
going-
that game,
Gerald
bro.
or
This was
Gerald?
crazy.
Nah, but you could just, bro. This thing got more, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, come on, bro. I don't even know Aura if he's
Witcher.
Ratchet and Clank.
They said Ratchet had Aura.
I don't know. We don't know him, bro. We're about to hold him.
Sly
Okay.
Cooper got Aura though.
Yeah, I think Chad wants to go notoriety at the third one, so we'll do notoriety. Fuck it.
Okay, so what are the three then? Notoriety, what?
Appearance, demeanor, and notoriety in their respective world.
Persona.
So we holding niggas we don't even know, bro. Is that what we doing?
How are we supposed to do it? Are we supposed to look up a clip of you, Naruto?
Man, let the chat decide or some shit,
Nah,
bro.
bro, we don't have time to do that every time, bro.
Or look up clips or something.
Who is that
Okay.
nigga, bro?
Alright.
I told y'all not to do 64 rounds. We doing 64 rounds now.
Who is
let
this
me
nigga,
see.
chat?
Come on, man. Play the clip, bro.
Is him? He got hoes?
Okay, you got hoes. You got hoes.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Cause I'm the king.
Mm.
Oh,
I ain't heated, bro. I'm trying to be fair in this bitch.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's kind of Aura, yeah.
No 11% clip.
They
Oh,
said
boy.
it's just some dweeb.
I'm going Sly Cooper, bro. He just got bitches.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I would say Sly. I ain't seen nothing from that nigga, bro.
I think anime hold his
You probably
aura.
gotta,
I mean,
you probably gotta go moments, bro. Everything that translated into Aura, bro. Niggas just started using that hoe for that.
I know it used to be just badass.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm
don't
not
know,
picking
man.
him over Sly Cooper, bro.
Yeah, I'm on Sly, bro.
I'm also on Sly.
I'm on Sly Cooper, bro.
And it cleans a bitch.
Ooh.
Mm.
Hey,
Ooh, that's
Meta Knight,
tough.
Come on, nigga.
Hey, Meta Knight, hey, don't sleep with that nigga, bro. That nigga- Hey, did he go to-
Let's not
Wait,
go
wait,
up.
hold
It
on.
might be
Let's
Melania,
not-
bro. It might be Melania, though, bro.
Hey,
Let's-
Dylan, go to that nigga entrance on fucking the
Bro.
subspace emissary.
Oh, this is crazy. Here we go. This the argument I wanted right here. Cause these two niggas, they close.
I got respect for both of these niggas. son.
These two niggas, they
Hey,
close.
so,
They
hold
gotta
on,
be
bro.
close. Cause Meta Knight got, man, he has to have aura, bro.
No,
Look at that nigga, bro.
Meta Knight. No, I don't think it's not the aura. It's his subspace entrance.
So what makes it that he has aura then? Does he have aura for real?
It's definitely demeanor.
That nigga got aura.
That nigga got aura.
His demeanor cool as fuck. You got a cape on.
Oh, both these niggas cool as fuck.
But yeah, I understand, bro. Yeah, go to that. Yeah, I was gonna say the 34 second one, but fuck it.
This is it, right? This shit.
What's the whole thing? Oh, man, not cutscene? Oh, never mind.
Quick bang up.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Me nigga.
It's Marth though. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
What's up?
What?
Let's bang up.
Both of them warred up.
Yeah, fuck is y'all talking about, nigga?
They was on their shit back on the Wii, bro. They was on their shit.
That shit live is a bitch, nigga.
Martha's fucking gone for that.
Bro.
Martha's gone for that. I got you. I was cap as hell.
That was great.
That shit aura. That's aura though.
I was playing.
Okay, I'm not gonna cap.
They running on that shit. Man.
Millennium might got it.
I'm on Millennia. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know how much Millennia's name holds weight in her world, but I know that she's.
They also Millennia.
Oh, that is true.
Lee, she did that to Radon.
She's the hand of the
In the DLC, we fought Prom Radon. That's
Yeah.
Millennium.
Okay, listen. What's good? Yeah, I am muted. I mean, you hear the background? That's why I'm muted. What's up, Dark? What's up, Ryu? What's up, Candido? What's up, Yamil? Is you streaming? A streamer streaming? Yes.
Jen and I are going over next time.
Because they were talking about who has more aura between Wesker and Master Chief. And honestly, don't get me wrong, Master Chief a dog. But Wesker just has more aura for no reason, by the way. Like it's kind of crazy how much aura Wesker has. Even though Master Chief, I feel like Master Chief is a better warrior, but when it comes to just aura farming, Wesker got that. But anyways, who? Wesker from Resident Evil.
Thank you. The husbands came by the office. We got the listing. Which friend? Who? Furio Gunther? Is that how you say it? House just went on the market. Darlene? Hi, Penny. How are you?
Wesley Wesker. Okay, this is the scene. This is the scene that they used for Wesker, by the way. This was the scene. And I want you to watch it, alright?
Come on in, I'll be right
Now,
back.
you see that? Did you see that? Hold on, let me just play it back. I won't lie. They picked a good clip. They picked a good clip for us. Okay, like when it comes to aura, that is for sure aura to me. Because like you can't just wield a gun, shoot the gun at another person while staring down one person who's shooting you, while you casually dodge while shooting the other person, and then talk smack the entire time just to get close and point the gun at the other person. Like what? That's crazy. Like that is aura farming. Like don't get me wrong, I still want to give it to Master Chief, but that Wesker is just an aura farmer, bro. He truly does just aura farm.
So you got with your sailor, huh? Surgeon, actually.
So you've been all over the world.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Would you like a mushroom? No, I don't think so.
I want that good.
High-key a perfect comparison. Nick Fury with Nightcrawler's abilities. And it works though. It's cool. Like the glasses.
Did he make macaroni and cheese?
Plus, if you ever played Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, he became a fan favorite. Like he truly became a big fan favorite in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yo guys, come here, look at this.
But you know what we're here for.
So Finn, Meadow tells me that you're going skiing.
For 4 days next
He looks like a Final Fantasy 7 character?
My dad has a house in the Laurentians
I mean,
near Montreal.
okay. It's weird that you bring that up. That's a
I saw pictures.
weird comparison, but honestly, I can kind of see it now that you mention
Be
it.
careful with all those accidents you read about. Honey Bono.
How about you, Alex?
I can see it. Like a Devil May Cry, Virgil. Yeah.
Pyrenees?
Alex is descended from Spanish royalty.
Seriously?
She's a little princess.
My great-great-grandmother was a countess.
Okay, there is something I really do want to talk about, because
But
I just saw my brother crash out while we were having a conversation about this, and now it's really brought to my attention that
does that count?
fan bases are starting to suck. Like, in general.
Yeah, I'll take a little more.
Ain't there a dude that, kind of, but it's not in, it's not fully in the Final Fantasy VII. Well, it's not,
Enhancing everything?
it's not an alive Final Fantasy VII character.
See?
But there is a character that looks like Wesker, without glasses.
What's this about? You okay?
It's from a movie.
On it. Why only a C?
I don't know.
Yes, I saw the Superman trailer.
It was okay. My teacher said.
Actually, Yamil, Bull, and I were talking about
I've heard that.
Green Lantern a few minutes ago.
That was written when? 19th century?
Yeah, I didn't even know they had bags back then.
AJ.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, let me.
You're not?
No.
I read where they found gay cave drawings in Africa.
Really? Shut up. This stuff is pervading our educational system. Not to mention movies, TV shows. What stuff? This gay nonsense they're teaching. I'm sorry, but Billy Buddy's
Oh,
not
let
all
me check the
show off.
alliance.
Actually, it is, Mother. I saw the movie Meadow with Terrence Stamp.
Terrence Stamp was in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Looks good. It really does. It really does
Billy
look good.
Budd is the story of an innocent sailor.
Okay, we got a couple people join the alliance. Let's go.
Oh, please.
All right, let's check.
Actually, Mrs.
Oh, we got a Hitsu
There's a
guy.
passage in the book where Melville compares.
He sounds like him with the Mistland. Yes, I love the transformation between Clark Kent
It's a
and
biblical reference, so that makes it
Superman.
What's the difference?
I like that.
I'm just saying it's ridiculous.
Oh,
Everything
he
is
has
both
meta
sex
characters. Yeah, he's
Must be a
good.
gay book. Billy Budd's a ship's florist, right?
Leslie Fiedler has written extensively on gay themes in literature since the early 60s. Billy Budd in
Oh,
particular.
Well, she doesn't know what she's talking
okay.
about.
She's a he mother, and he's lectured at Columbia as a member.
Well, he does have
Well,
young
maybe she-
Rayleigh
yeah, you
and
know
Blue
that.
Kaido, so that is pretty nice. but with hair, so he's more cool. Yeah. Look, honestly, Yamil, Resident Evil has a lot of characters like that.
He works for me.
Like for instance, there's a character named Chris Redfield who's a regular human that punched a boulder. It is crazy.
We've been friends a long time, Paulie. I'm gonna go off the record here. You know, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but since you ask, I think certain people wonder where you're
Okay, by the way, let me know, do I need to turn down the music?
Right there. Get attitude. 4 months inside, I'm supposed to skip down the street?
Yeah, because I'm realizing that I don't want the music to overpower like my voice, but I'm trying to make the music like drown out the background noise
How far he sticks his tongue up Tony's ass.
on the periods from like, oh.
Every friendship has its peaks and valleys. Right now,
Look, I've been seeing that, bro.
The cycle comes around, it'll be different. I'm fast worrying I gotta be the top earner every fucking second. Well, there you go, man.
Look, man,
Don't give me that smart aleck.
I won't lie, I can understand the good and bad of this.
Before you eat. It's your fault anyway. All this shit started with that Russian prick.
It's plugged in all the way. I just don't have it like full. Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is.
You're a wormy cocksucker, you know that? No, I'm just telling you how you're being fucking perceived.
Okay.
Just worry about how you're fucking perceived.
Yeah, the thing you're hearing, I had a noise suppression on, but the sound is still overpowering, so it's like, not really much I could do. It's only for bronze and gold. Yeah, but a lot of people are still saying that it's not a good thing to have it in the game anyways.
Fucking restaurant. So how do you want to respond?
Which I can understand where that comes from. I can understand why people don't want it in the game fully. But
it's gotta be. Call the union.
Yeah, I feel that. Legacy, you've been on Rivals? Yes, I have. Actually, later today, I'm gonna be on Rivals with Dark and Jay, because I'm gonna try to get that Namor skin.
No phone call, no note.
Hey man, that Namor skin looking nice.
I know I sound foolish. No, you don't, honey.
What about you, Yamil? What have you been up to?
Like somebody punched me in
It has been a pretty long time since you've been in the chat. So, what you been up to?
A couple of months, you'll forget all about him. I don't know if I can.
Slobbering over the snow bunnies? What? You talking about Emma Frost? I gotta try Marvels out? I mean, it's free. It's free to play. It's for people who don't have time to grind to get the outfits faster. That is true, but also, Candido, I can see where problems could occur with this, because imagine Smurf accounts abusing this to get to high ranks, and then you have Smurf accounts just dominating like plat lobbies and everything. Look, if you're talking about Emma Frost, like, bro, you see those guys? Bro, I put my head between those guys and just get across me.
I have 100 I need to break.
Come on, man.
Shoot, I forgot to catch my check.
If you loved Overwatch, ooh,
Doesn't even have a savings account. I like to have the money right in my hand.
that just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But
But
Marvel,
I
yeah.
need change.
Now, I don't personally like having it, but I can understand why they chose to do it, because a lot of pro players, quote unquote, and by pro players I mean
829. They were 4 big tape. Wrap these up, will you? Cellophane. Come on, man. What is this now?
yeah, they always look at the majority.
What's going on? You Foreman? Dave Fusco. I'm the business agent for 87 laborers. It's come to our attention this site is employing a substantial number of non-union laborers in violation of our master contract.
Man, what the fuck?
Frankly, sir, I'm shocked and appalled.
Yeah, right. What are you fucking kidding?
Great. I gotta deal with a freaking Kuzon.
Danny. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Listen, Danny, we just want you to know how glad we are a guy like you was on that jury. That mouth, that junior soprano trial. I got that.
Open for you. Hey, what are you doing?
It's a privilege. Hard-working guy, wife and 2 kids, performing a civic duty we should all take part in. We know you do the right thing.
Oh my god. Yeah, man, I've been fine. Like I said before, I'm on summer break. Gotta get me a job and a car. At this point, just try to get a job.
Hello? Hey, it's me. What are you doing? Reading.
Goodness.
You right? Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you. Did I do something to piss you off?
What are you talking about?
I know you were kind of mad at me the other night.
Why would I be mad?
I don't know. Well, anyway, the reason I called is kind of near my birthday, and I was
Good. Just keep us on the way. Let's go. Let's go.
Under Eloise's picture.
Really?
Oh my
So
god.
wonderful.
We almost just threw that for no reason.
Right? I'm just happy. It's so
I don't know what I did in the
I
gym,
was
but
thinking
the right side of my neck hurts where my traps are. Yo,
Well,
my
I
brother
have
actually
nails
got
in
the
morning,
same
but I
feeling.
could,
Like
try
he
to
actually
reach
just
yesterday.
told me after we
Actually,
had
I'm
that
on the west side.
big conversation about Marvel and DC
Yeah,
movies
Washington
and
Bridge.
Why
games.
don't you take the bridge if you're going to Midtown?
I know how to get to the city. now.
Apparently he's been feeling that way ever since he had
That's what I
a
thought.
specific
That's fine.
Let's talk about
workout.
Just meet you there. I love
I
you.
need to ask him
Me
what
too.
the workout was that caused that. My brother.
What happened?
I don't have a daughter.
Yes, well, not. This business
I don't have kids, bro.
Put on an Emmy caliber performance. Yeah, well, they think it's 40%.
I can't really turn my head left and right. Oh, you must have.
You can touch a few of his cement trucks.
That sounds familiar. Oh, your brother, yeah.
No retaliation, counter retaliation. You just sit tight.
It's gonna cost us, T. That's why Carmine did it.
It cost him too.
I brought these. Sorry, I'm not wearing the gloves. Soprano family tradition notwithstanding.
I didn't think so. But I'm wearing mine.
Where'd you park?
There's a lot over on 57th Street. Is that okay? Would you like to lecture me on parking too?
What are you talking about?
Well, I figured since you're also an authority on driving directions,
Very funny.
not to mention literature,
So it's the
All I was doing was dumbbell presses.
I was merely pointing out
Yeah,
to you that stories critics have to say about the book.
It's definitely you pulled something. Yeah, you pulled something in your neck. So definitely try to massage or stretch out your neck wherever the pain is. But obviously don't exert yourself and like keep going until it starts feeling better. Like you gotta really massage it. I would also say like try a heating pad.
Why are you not happy for me?
A heating pad. I don't know about
What are you, jealous?
icing.
Just because you and Dad are middle-aged?
Granted, icing a strain could also help.
Your apartment in Manhattan.
But of course, I'm just throwing out random stuff.
I'm sure your friend the prince.
I would definitely say
You're the ones who
probably soak your neck in some Epsom salt.
These are the type of people who go there. There are also people who go up to that.
Like Epsom salt is always good against strained muscles.
Then maybe I can drop out like you did. I'm sorry. I invited you here to have a nice time, not to belittle me. Maybe you'll be happier if I didn't come around anymore. Except that won't happen, because you'll need money in about a week. You know what? To hell with not coming around. I'll just transfer to Northwestern so I can be near Finn when he goes.
Taking cold shower, yeah. Cold shower, warm shower. I'm not going tomorrow. I go 3 days a week. I'm taking off. Yeah. Take some days off until you're able to move your neck, because it would not be good if that stays, obviously. Okay, I had a conversation with my brother, which led to him crashing out, right? He just can't get excited for superhero movies or superhero content because it's the same old, and he feels like racism and currently
so listen about all this stuff that's going on. Tony and all. What's your name again? Paulie Gautieri. Jersey?
Currently, with how things are with the MCU,
Johnny who? Zach? Talk to me about what?
Yo, what's up, Scissor? How you doing? I want a 3 days a week job. I'm gonna tell you this. Try to get a job where you get paid weekly. Personally, that saved me when I was growing up. And also,
Everything good?
Just bills. It's horrible since you asked. Threatening to transfer to Northwestern.
I'm good, you. I'm alright. Now, I'm gonna tell you this, like, racism, what's racist about...
Yeah, frankly, I don't care.
I mean, do you really want to know?
If I never see her again, that'll be just fine.
Oh, how could you say that?
Look, Tony.
Because currently, there is a lot of racism happening,
My
bro.
stomach is all queasy. You asked, I told.
Just make a conversation.
Well, if you don't care what the answer is, then don't bring it up.
All right, calm down. I said, oh, I went up on my plate. One of my key guys disappeared to Naples, for Christ's sake.
Marvel ain't doing that anymore, or they stopped doing that. Okay, what I mean by this is that the fan bases are turning Marvel into something it shouldn't be. What's racist about superhero movies? Have you watched the Ironheart trailer, Yamel?
What are you reading?
Have you watched the Ironheart trailer for Marvel? First off, do you even know who Ironheart is?
She seemed weird to you.
Because there's a reason why I'm bringing this up. It's come to my attention, well, it came to my attention right when the trailer dropped that
Well, he died. And I think Fury went back to Italy or something.
we gotta get out of this era
She was
of
helping him decorate.
belittling a movie because there's a female character or there's a perfect of a darker skin ethnicity on screen. Because it's ruining Marvel. They can't make movies or TV shows if the character isn't light-skinned. Because Ironheart has been receiving so much racism, and man, people are not happy because one, it's a female. Two, she's black. But the thing is, she's originally black. These same people who complained about her are the same people who said, oh, I like Ironheart. But here's the thing. You might ask yourself a question. Well, Legacy, what's the problem with the trailer slash not movie, TV show? Nothing is the problem. They don't say anything that's actually an issue with the trailer. What they say is that, oh, she's black. She's a woman. I don't like it. And literally, that's all I've been seeing. Because I've been trying to understand why people have been hating on the Ironheart trailer. I've been trying to understand it, looking at several different comments. I mean, not comics. Comments. And all of those comments just lead to racism toward, oh, they're black and female. So, we're gonna dislike the trailer. Literally, it's one of the most disliked trailers currently. And I was watching RDC react to that same trailer. They said the trailer looks good, they just don't know who the character is, which I can understand. If you see a good trailer, you will praise a good trailer. But if you see a good trailer and only hate it because of one aspect that cannot be changed, then you are the problem. The hood, yes, the hood looks great. That's more of a Marvel incel fan base thing, but here's the thing, you know, and the reason why this is affecting Marvel as a whole, because who do you think they listen to? Why do you think most superhero movies lately haven't had a black character? The only black character Marvel really had was Black Panther.
There's a skip. Hey.
And they've been screwing up Blade for years. Ironheart just came out and people have been completely racist towards this. No, her suit now, her second suit looks beautiful. RDC said the same thing, but a lot of people don't know her. Marvel don't listen to its people, that's bad. Nick Fury? He don't got a movie. And if we're being honest, Nick Fury really don't got a TV show. Like that Secret Invasions? You could say that's about Nick Fury, but no, it's not. It's about Skrulls. Miss Marvel. No, that's not. That's the thing, Emil. They're not doing that. People are assuming that that's where Ironheart is gonna go. And again, I could understand if the actual trailer showed that, but no, it didn't. The actual trailer for Ironheart. You know what? Hold on.
Cut her some slack, will you? You don't understand she's going through a rough time right now.
Good.
Change your life, maybe.
Hold on. And just know, this character was introduced in Wakanda Forever.
You guys went to
Okay?
Yeah. It's part of the therapy for panic attacks on them.
You were in therapy?
You knew that, didn't you?
Oh, my God.
On some level, she may feel unfulfilled. Switch on was your daughter, that's all these women bitch about. A little of that's probably my fault, anyway. So not the dummy, right?
You really think that's it?
Yeah.
It's probably the beginning of menopause, like you said.
All right, you go have a good time.
What's up, Lava? How you doing? How you doing? Italian monk is crazy. Now, once you watch this trailer, I'm gonna tell you what I have an issue with.
What is it?
But
We go back a long way, Tony. We've come way too
get
far
ready,
to let it all go
because
to shit.
doing good, celebrating my sister's birthday. Happy birthday to you, sis.
Second year, right?
Now, I heard your work story from Discord. Oh, yeah, that's a whole other issue. But take a look at this trailer and tell me, what do you have a problem with? Because I'm going to tell you what I have a problem with after.
What was I supposed to
For real?
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview. You'll supplicate die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you'll find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you in or out? Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable. Something
important.
Iconic.
It's a brand new.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done. What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot. You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that.
This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
Check this out. Watch this, Mello. Go ahead, Mello. Let Mello talk. Let Mello talk. Let Mello talk. See? Go ahead, Mello.
I want to hear Worthy say because if that's if Jay, hold on, wait. If what Jay does is correct.
So, now that you've seen the trailer, tell me what you have an issue with. Tell me. Because I'll tell you what I have an issue with. So, the issue that I personally have is that the only interesting thing about this trailer is the hood. Ironheart as a character, it's just like her in the comics. She's a super genius who I just want to point out. Notice how many times they compliment her on her genius. Just notice how many times they do that. But you know, that's another topic. The reason why I am interested but not really is because notice how they're really trying to push that rap music out of nowhere. I've been hating that for every black character because just because they're a black character, stop trying to put rap music over it. You know, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
I always work very hard to make him think I like him. I don't want to tell you for no reason. They never get out. Our thing is more than a like him. I'm going to ask you to come back with the verdict.
Done is done.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a bad thing, Candio. It's not. But it's like that's a red flag. It's a red flag because it's a hint that it could potentially lead to that. I mean, personally, I think Ironheart is gonna do okay. I don't think it's gonna be like crazy good, but I just think it's gonna be an okay project. Now, I won't lie, the second suit looks so much better than the first suit. Oh, what's up? That's right. This seems okay, but you guys know how much good movies they can bring out? I mean, if we talk about just Marvel Comics by itself, there's so many characters they can go towards. There's so many Marvel characters that deserve a movie, and Marvel Zombies is definitely one that's movie-worthy, personally. You're right, Leg. When the character is black, they put... And notice that. Because here's the thing. They didn't do it for Black Panther, did they?
And my nephew, Christopher. Anybody else? They would have their fucking intervention right to the back of their head.
I'm forgetting if they did or not. And what's up, Isaiah? How you doing, Isaiah? I like that they're keeping it comic accurate. Yeah, the rap music in the background, it's like so unnecessary. You could just put regular music. It doesn't have to be rap. No, I honestly, Lava.
You want to respond?
Look, I read comics. Granted, I do need to read some comics again because it's been a long ass time. But when it comes to Ironheart, I mean, she just felt like a super genius with. She really just felt like a super genius with a suit. Low key, it's like a watered down War Machine with the only personality being, you know, I'm also a super genius on the side. Plus I have a great suit. Like it I don't know. I just feel like hopefully I'm wrong by the time Ironheart fully comes out, but from the trailer alone and from what I know about Ironheart from the comics, I hope they give her more personality. Because the problem is that she needs to be known. I know she wants to be iconic. Well, in this show, she wants to be iconic in a way. But yeah, Lava. I don't look. I just hope that they give her more of a personality compared to, you know, the personality she has in the comics. Because she's always felt like a kind of bland character. What's up, you know? No, they didn't do it for Black Panther. Bet. They had African music. You know what? Which makes sense for Black Panther, though. It does make sense.
Vinny Griffin.
I do like that. I do like that idea, Lava. I just hope they execute it right, because currently, how do you feel about the actor's personality as Ironheart?
Remember him on Family Guy?
Let me know. How do y'all feel about her personality? For
the voice. The guy with the gray, Tony Sirico. He did his voice.
Look at the comics. Oh, the comments of that? You know what? You got a point.
Comes out of rehab. Looks good.
Okay.
All right. Now we look at the comics.
So, lime titers, right?
Let's do it.
Inconclusive.
Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go.
You don't have lupus.
I want to create something iconic. Create something that already exists. This is very true.
Think we might be
Pro
looking
tip,
at,
keep your
Carnival
expectations
syndrome.
low so you won't be disappointed. That could be said for a lot of things.
Emotional level.
Black character appears on
Stress up the trucks,
screen. Music,
maybe?
it's
Like
rapping
Wallace?
time.
Death, major
Hulk
change,
movie.
anything?
Bro, that's right. I was just talking to my brother about Hulk movies. We've only had...
Stay on the
Bro, the fact that the best Hulk movies are not from Marvel, from the MCU, is still crazy to me.
Now, the people that need drugs, all they
First
get is
off,
shit like that.
they made Hulk dab.
Thank you for coming.
They made Hulk dab. And then Hulk with the giving Ant-Man a taco? Hulk not healing from snapping with the Infinity Gauntlet? He survived worse. You're telling me the man that literally fought Surtur
Student loan people call.
just for a little bit,
Nursing school payment.
like, that's sad.
Where you going?
And I understand that the MCU was coming to Professor Hulk.
It's a
It was
sale,
coming to
John.
that. But
I'm
then,
close for Italy.
okay, you know
We're
what?
still going, aren't we?
Can I tell you, can I show y'all something that really grinded my gears? Can I show you guys something? Hold on,
Try to go.
hold on.
I spoke to Nicole Lubertazzi. When she and little Carmine stayed at the house last year, loved it.
It's good for the Carmine, man. He's fucking wild. Tied to the guy.
I'm gonna show you something. And the reason why unlike a lot of people, this is why I hate She-Hulk. The She-Hulk show.
And that my father's truck? What the hell's going on?
We don't know, you'll find out.
So, what do you think, Mel? Don't see no dry rot.
This is Soprano, Virginia Lupo, Remax Community Realty.
Hi. Tony,
That's right. See, we got a name.
where did this come from?
Well, that's if we can get it.
There's a huge amount of money. And your construction project shut down.
Well, that can't last forever. It's for the family. As the kids get older, it gets
Hold on,
harder
I
to
gotta
keep us all
find the
together.
exact
This
scene.
is a draw. Bring friends down and big cookouts, jet ski.
Okay, Professor Hulk is a fine idea, but you don't just off-screen that. Exactly. That's what I have, bro. It doesn't make sense because look, if Hulk and Bruce Banner are having more moments like that, why would you? That's like Oda. That's like Oda decides to off-screen anytime Blackbeard gets a win. Stop off-screening characters when they're about to do something important in the story.
Qualified for financing. And I know the owner, Alan. He lives just next door here. He's an attorney. If you're offering cash, I thought you should at least see the place.
So it's not really for sale.
I'm trying to find
We really
the.
couldn't swing this.
Oh, there's Al.
Okay, I think this is it. I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna let y'all hear this. Okay. Now, unlike a lot of people, I'm gonna tell you this: the first episode of She-Hulk is why I hate it. This specific scene.
Feel the breath, no judgment.
So when do you think I can leave?
Let's just focus on each day as they come, Jim.
I mean, I legitimately do have a life to get back to.
I know I've been pushing you through a lot, but being a superhero is a trial by fire.
Bruce, I'm not gonna be a superhero.
What else you gonna do as a Hulk?
Return to my career that I have spent years building. Use my law degree that I am still paying off a fortune in student loans for.
It's not one or the other, Jen. I am trying to show you that we can live between what we want and what is. But we can't pretend like we are two of the few people on Earth that can actually protect her, which is why we have to make sure of your ability to tolerate distress and regulate your emotions, especially your anger.
Well, here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. I do it all the time. When I'm catcalled in the street, when incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day, because if I don't, I will get called emotional or difficult, or might just literally get murdered. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you. So all of this just feels like projecting a lot of shit onto me.
See?
No, I'm doing this.
Okay, this is completely new territory.
You guys have outgrown your binder, cuz. Love you, Bruce, but I'm going home.
Hey, would we have a gym? It's the shore.
Jen,
wouldn't you want to be outdoors?
let me just say this.
$3 for the F word.
I heard Dad say
You
mother
didn't
after I was
get
coming
your
down the
ass beat
stairs.
by
He's trying
Thanos.
to. We're gonna make this policy
You
work.
didn't crash out and fight Thor, Iron Man, the entire Avengers. You didn't protect the entire planet, but yet you have more anger than the dude who has the angriest character in all of Marvel? He had to sacrifice. Hulk had to sacrifice his own right arm
in that area
to do the snap.
Probably wouldn't get hurt.
To bring everybody back to life, which you probably vanished.
I took real estate classes.
But yet you have more anger.
yeah.
I know you. If you don't get the place, you'll sulk. And I'll be the wet blanket.
I'll sulk.
And then infinitely more than you. I'm gonna tell you this though, right there, this is why I don't like She-Hulk.
If you want me to sign off,
you can say, "Oh, you don't like it because you don't like women being." No.
But if you don't want to go,
I don't like it because it doesn't make sense for the MCU, where with everything Hulk has literally worked towards, and plus. How do y'all not know how She-Hulk is supposed to act?
If you did, Virginia Lupo's phone number was on the bureau.
They be forgetting. Bruce sometimes, when he's Hulk, literally just goes to a different planet to handle his own anger.
Lost by indecision than by
because literally the Hulk is that angry. And the fact that, you know what, take what we know from the MCU alone, Professor Hulk is probably the calmest version of any Hulk ever.
Found out about strengths I have, I didn't even know.
And especially the MCU version. Because the MCU version,
thank everybody for forcing
he tries his best to hold back his anger. He tries. He literally does. But yet,
completely clean and sober.
You want to belittle the person who has the most anger in the world. And trust me, if they decide to let Hulk go back to how he used to be, man, you're forgetting. Hulk was so angry he fought Surtur because it was a big, strong dude. Surtur, that destroyed Asgard. You got more anger than that guy? You got more anger than the one that fought Thanos just because he's a strong dude? Granted, he lost, but he threw hands regardless.
That's what they fear most. Moving from outside, it's more forgivable and more understandable given the facts.
And the thing is, Jen is trying to trauma dump. She's trying to trauma dump on.
What do you do for me? I take a sad song and make it better. With the other families as regards you. You're smart to have reservations. But there's differences between this and Castellano. Yes, you still got the 4 other families who could raise a stink. But Andy's my brother. I have their ear.
Now, we're not just gonna skip over the fact that, and I'm gonna pull up this comment, by the way, pulling up this comment. The funniest thing is that not only she downplays Bruce's whole life of being abused by his father, hunted by the military, but in fact that the best she could bring up as an example are some mean comments and being interrupted while talking, and that she is apparently better at anger management than Bruce. And that almost made her break down in anger. Just saying that made her angry. But yet, Bruce is abused by his father, hunted by the military. He can't even show an emotion because he's scared of Hulk showing up. I love how she's telling Bruce what to do, like he hasn't been living his. He's been living with the Hulk for literal years.
See, Carmine's got major income besides construction.
But yeah, you know, she's infinitely better, you know.
Johnny's a snake and fuck. Well, that's something to be considered. But remember also how deeply hurt fucking Johnny felt over Carmine.
Oh, this comment right under what I just read is crazy as well. Let me show you. When incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, you know, there is a hint of irony and self-awareness in that. Because when incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, she says explaining anger to the Hulk. Remember when Bruce said I pulled a bullet in my mouth and the other guy spat it out? Yeah, the same guy. Apparently, you know, he doesn't hold a candle to She-Hulk when it comes to anger. What? What kind of writing is that? What kind of writing?
Help you? How are you doing? I'm funny surprised.
Yo, this comment. All those things she said that angers her can be basically boiled down to what the usual retail workers experience. Which means that what you're dealing is casual anger. Bruce has anger that constantly rises. How are you going to say you have anger that is more than somebody who can't stop getting angry?
I can do 15 days. Sure, it's allowable by law.
This might actually, unironically, be the worst scene in the entire Disney Plus catalog, and that is absurdly high bar.
He's becoming a catch, right? Yeah.
Damn. You might be right.
Fuck this.
If you have cousins like this, you're better off just not speaking to them. I mean, that's facts. That's facts.
Dr. Kim, hey, Alan Sapp.
Look, I have a cousin like this. I don't speak to him.
Well, we've got serious problems.
Bruce almost tried to kill himself.
Sure.
Several times. But yet Hulk is too angry to let him die.
Yes, I'm here.
If she said all that and circled back around to apologizing,
Jesus, Doctor.
Here's the thing.
I take almost no comfort from those
They
words.
tried to push it under the rug and make them seem like regular siblings after that.
Please, I'm an attorney.
Bro,
Look,
I don't care how calm Bruce was. That's when you leave your cousin.
I can find one at this late
That's why I'm glad he got off the planet. Because, like, bro, after you said you have more anger, you have better control over your anger, and then throughout the show, she had the worst control of her anger.
Your wife's a grown woman, she'll adjust.
Because she decided, oh,
Dr. Kim, I spent 10 years as
people like She-Hulk, more than me. How is it that? How is it that?
You have Virginia's number.
How is it that?
Who knows? We'll see. I wouldn't want to be impatient. He's going to operate.
Hola, Ari. How are you?
Let's hold a good thought.
Oh, Ari, I did eat. So that is good to know. I do have to fill up my water because I drank it all.
Hello? Oh, Virginia. Sure, hi. We did?
Now, let's go. This is the one. No, where is it? Oh my god, I passed it. Okay, so let's go down the bucket list. Let's go down the bucket list.
Off that dock.
Mom was murdered by his dad. Dad hated, abused, and experimented on him. Accidentally turned himself into an uncontrollable beast. Had to kill his dad. Couldn't be with his fiancée because her dad hunted him down for the government. Government wants to turn him into a weapon. Had to go into exile. Tried to commit suicide. Was forced out of his exile. Went into exile again. Had to fight as a gladiator. Was forced out of his exile again. Couldn't protect Thor and Loki against Thanos. Lost Natasha. Can't physically be with any woman. Can't have children. Can't live a normal life. Is considered a permanent threat by S.H.I.E.L.D. She-Hulk is immediately better at controlling her anger because of catcalling and mansplaining? Are you for real? Yes. Now, what are you yapping about? She-Hulk. The She-Hulk in the MCU.
Praise the Lord, huh? For sobriety.
Now, look at what this guy says, because this is how I feel. I'm not saying that her anger is unjustified. I know that both catcalling and mansplaining is both very frustrating and stressful, and that women face dangers men don't. My issue with this scene is not her, but the writing that completely ignores Bruce's history and mental state and adds another example to how society doesn't seem to care about men's mental health. It could be an interesting exchange of experiences between two highly intelligent and educated people. But no, let's rather send the message. You see that? That is what I'm saying.
Next time you're here.
Like, what she's dealing with is what a regular person deals with. You're not special. Your anger is not special because everybody deals with this type of anger.
Burger, what's your beef?
She-Hulk?
Oh. I'm sorry.
Hulk still...
I have it on
Hulk has dealt with way more.
This is the Soprano residence.
Doing
And remember, you're just cousins.
Oh, yes.
She couldn't walk a mile in Hulk's shoes. She could not, bro.
Ma, telephone.
Like, imagine being considered a permanent threat, regardless of what side you're on. And that they already have precautions to take you down.
Yes, it is. I used to fuck.
Now that they're changing everything, I want them to redo She-Hulk. Okay, if we're being honest, should they? Should they? First off, I feel like the actor they chose, she's good, but she's also, I feel like she's a part of the issue. But I feel like there's so many factors in the MCU. Also, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this video because this is...
He's been sleeping with my cousin Svetlana. That's right. While she was taking care of his uncle. Hello? You piece of shit.
She's slightly stronger, and she's only stronger because this is...
I'm a piece of shit which the world every morning.
Because this is Professor Hulk. He's not trying to be stronger.
So if you can, imagine where you're on the pecking order.
Now.
You call my house again. You ever speak to one of my children again, I will track you down and I will kill you. We have got guns here. I mean it.
I don't know if I can show this, but I'm still gonna show it. Are y'all cool with that? I might have to delete this stream. So who cares?
I'm feeling good. Feels like somebody's lighting my fire. Uh-oh. Fireworks.
The Jennifer I remember never would have done that.
Well, let me tell you, cousin, the Jennifer you remember could never have done that. Yeah, from life's bumpy road to one roller coaster thrill ride. Start spreading the news, New York. This green-skinned, long-limbed She-Hulk is getting ready to take one big bite out of the...
So, I'ma just tell you right now.
What's the matter?
Just off rip.
What did I do now, huh?
Off rip. Just from that.
What did I do?
You notice how she's talking to Bruce? Compared to what we just saw in the MCU. And again, this is just a random cartoon. She-Hulk cartoon.
You have made a fool of me for years.
You see how she's talking to her, I mean, she's talking to him calm and like, oh yeah, we're cousins, you know, it's all chill stuff. Like, she's real chill.
She's insane.
She was, I feel like she should have had this type of energy in the MCU.
And we haven't seen each other like that. I swear to Christ. I told you.
What about her cousin?
Oh.
The nurse who took care of your mother, who I liked? Who I talked to on the telephone about your mother's alopecia and her bowel movements, who you told me came from an agency? Who I shared vodka with the night your mother died? You've been fucking her?
There is not a shred
of truth in that.
Why would the cousin make it up? Because she.
Hold on, we're gonna watch it again. We're gonna watch a different.
Major party poopers. Come on, give a girl a lift. That way, James. And don't spare the hamstrings. Sorry, big fella. Though my folks know about you, inviting you in for morning coffee would be kind of pushing it. Well, just one, Dad. But he has his good days. Mom? Dad? I'm home. So once Bruce saved me with that blood transfusion, voila, She-Hulk took center stage. Anything but a victim. For the first time in my entire life. Though at the moment, my green blood seems to be running like the tortoise and not the hare.
And those beautiful brown eyes of yours look so tired. At the risk of sounding like a doting mother, dear, maybe you should get some rest before the reunion.
Yeah, I think I will.
I think you ought to go see the doctor.
Oh, thanks, Dad. But Bruce is on top of it. He'll be dropping in as soon as he can, lighten his load a bit. Been a while since you've been up in the old fort, eh, cuz?
Yeah, I can't believe it. Do your folks know I'm here? I mean, I should go see him. I mean, it's been so long.
Best you get a new attire before paying him a visit. If you know what I mean.
Right. Now, where did I put my...
wallet? No way! Right now, it's time for this Gamma bombshell to make one rockin' reunion entrance of the She-Hulk kind. This wallflower has bloomed tall, lean, and evergreen. Now pump up the volume, MC, and let's get down.
I want you to leave this
You notice
house
the
tonight.
bonding? Does anybody
I
else
want you to
notice the
leave me
bonding,
alone.
the confidence? She like her entire personality. And again, this is a random cartoon.
What about the kids?
This
Yeah, it's
random
hard.
cartoon has more
God
love
help
in
them.
it than the MCU. Am I wrong? In this, she's like Poison Ivy. Yes, she has a personality like Poison Ivy, Ari. She's chill in this. What we just saw in the MCU, she was like, oh, mansplaining, all this and this and that. It's like, have they seen what she's supposed to act like in the comics? Because look, Sentry, and by the way, just know, thanks to the great pirate era, shout out One Piece, I did watch Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts is a step in the right direction, but I'm gonna say this. For now on, sometimes you need to have movies made by people who know how to make a script. That's facts, Ari. That's very facts.
Not you, please.
I mean, I'm gonna just throw out another one.
Banter. We had that argument or fight.
I don't know if y'all remember this one,
I take from her paycheck.
but take a look.
Come on, you're a superhero?
Yes.
Sure you are. Let me guess. That's your magic briefcase.
No, it's actually a normal briefcase.
All right, fine. Show me what you got, but it better be cool.
How's this? Hot stuff.
Cool. You're cool. Woohoo!
You don't happen to be any relation to...
Yeah, the Hulk's my cousin.
It's good enough for me. Do you mind letting me down?
My hero. Don't make me angry, big guy. Did they mess up your manicure, tough guy?
Yeah!
Ew. Are all the FF's bad guys so ugly? No, I'm pretty sure I will.
She-Hulk, wait! Your restraints are attached to the engine. If you break them, you could overload the device.
Overload? As in, boom.
Big time. I've been inspecting the technology here. He's created a bomb that's powered by the Earth itself. It's really quite brilliant.
I would have gone with nuts, personally, but I guess brilliant works.
What do you hope to accomplish here? Setting off this device may activate every volcano on Earth.
Wow, he's all kinds of crazy, isn't he?
What? You can't do that! The Thing never did that!
Hey, Green. How we doing?
3 guesses.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty normal for us. You get used to it.
So,
You have kids?
still more love than the MCU. Just throwing it out there. That's why I'm so scared for the MCU Fantastic Four, because cartoon is already really good. Facts. That's very facts. Just know I might have to like delete this stream. Just so y'all know. That was sick. You want to see this? This Captain America might be the most dog I've ever seen Captain America ever. Cause, bro, why you keep getting up?
I'm sorry.
He realizes, yo, somebody gotta keep fighting it.
More than likely. All of us suffers a personal tragedy, or guilt, and whatnot.
Bro,
you don't feel it deeply.
Ultimate Captain America, yo, he was really trying to be a dog out there. Just remember, she said she had more anger than that.
If you went back to school,
She has better control over her anger than that guy.
with your friends. Just thinking about what's going on here.
Bro, imagine how angry you have to be that you're able to lift Mjolnir because you're angry. Like, that's
I used to
crazy.
feel so superior because so many of my friends had these fucked up divorced parents.
I guess I did too.
And like, I used to imagine we'd all be together on the holidays, Christmas.
Oh yeah, Isaiah. So I was looking at this guy's.
Wonderful future, Meadow.
I was looking at this
We have a lot
guy's
of wonderful
stuff. By the
times as
way,
a family.
he does make some.
All predicated on
He
bullshit.
does make some cool
I don't wanna fight
animation.
with you, Meadow. If
But-
it's not true. I think you know it.
It's just very interesting. He had Winter Soldier versus Guile, which is something that I wanted to talk
It was 'cause
about
of Fury,
because
wasn't it?
somebody said that Street Fighter characters
Who said anything about
can
Fury?
beat most characters in a 1v1.
I have never been
So
unfaithful
let's
to your
let's
father.
really take a look at this.
Teddy was.
This is not something I want to talk about. I'm sorry.
Thank you for answering my call. I'll keep this short. Last night we had just raided an enemy facility. We took down all of its personnel, but one managed to break through our forces. I sent a team to track and capture it, and this morning, only one managed to come back. Apparently, they managed to track it down to an old ruined town and proceeded to capture it, but they got bested. Kids said this guy is not human. He can deflect a bullet and bent the rifle with his metallic arm. I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm sure I can't afford to lose another man since our forces are already spread thin. I know what you're capable of, so I need you to go in there and take care of it for me. I can spare you several men to help you out and take whatever you need. We've blocked every access to that ruin to make sure he's still there. Capture it if possible. But if you think it's impossible, eliminate it.
Well, that was fun.
I can't feel my arm.
Asset in sight. Proceed to capture. Find the landing zone and wait for me there.
Yes, sir.
Walk with me, or I'll have to drag you. Are you done? Annoying arm. Let's get rid of it.
Who the hell are you?
Really? You can't even finish him?
shocker. I can't believe I have to use this. This'll fry my rig.
Where are you going? Wait!
big guy. I'm not looking for a fight, but if you're gonna break stuff, I might have to stop you.
You think you can stop Hulk? Hulk, strongest there is.
Strongest, huh? I have a few aliens that might say otherwise.
Hulk doesn't care about puny aliens.
Alright then. Let's see how you handle 4 arms.
Yeah, you're tough. But I've fought way bigger guys than you. You're strong, but I'm ready to rumble. Looks like you've hit rock bottom. Literally.
Hulk, strongest there is.
It seems like his power is increasing somehow. I guess it's time to change strategy.
Hulk, smash all arms.
Okay, big guy. Time for round 2. I hope you're ready for an ice cold defeat. Hulk! Let's see if you can break the ice before I break you.
I'm just a hero for fun.
Hulk, strongest there is. You're just a bald man.
You don't know who you're messing with.
A bald man that does 100 push-ups a day.
One Punch Man.
I just remembered that today is bargain day at the supermarket.
Still kicking?
Hulk doesn't care about push-ups. Hulk smashes.
Eggs, milk, some veggies, maybe some instant noodles. Nah, too many last time. Gotta balance it out.
Today's not my day.
Hope they have that sale on pork again. I could really go for some pork stir fry.
Hulk never loses. Puny man can't beat Hulk. Puny man thinks he can beat Hulk. Hulk will crush you like Bug.
Bug, huh? That explains why this fight's been bugging me.
Hulk strongest. Nothing can hurt Hulk.
This is taking longer than my grocery run. Could we, like, wrap this up?
smashes Hulk.
Oh, come on.
The supermarket will close soon, and I will miss the special discount on eggs.
Why aren't you fighting back? Hulk not feel any pain.
Honestly, I just don't feel like going all out yet.
Hulk wants all you got.
All right. Just don't cry if it's too much, okay?
Hulk ready. Hulk smashes hardest.
You're kind of tough. Ever try not getting mad for a change?
Hulk's anger makes him strong.
I get that.
I don't like the way they're talking to me. The animation's fire, but I just don't like how they talk to me. Like, why does Hulk sound like horny? what kind of Hulk am I listening to, man? Oh my god. Okay, this one. Hold on a sec. I just gotta find.
You wait long? Sorry.
I sitting kinda empty. What the hell was that? Is it a werewolf? Is it real? Huh? What?
Thank you, sir.
stop. I thought you're a hero. Are you a monster? He survived. Interesting. He's strong. My turn. Very good. All right. He broke my arm.
back. I can't hold him much longer. Please, do it now.
You're not a monster. Let's fight again someday, Green Man.
Screw it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm changing the title. Now, what? Technically, Hulk won. Technically, Hulk won that. Okay, so this popped up on my... This popped up as the next video. Check the link I sent on Discord. I'll bet. So, I'm gonna play this link. Well, I'm gonna play this because this just came up, alright? Yeah, we could do that tomorrow, Dark. Did you want to do Marvel Rivals? Yo, that's a shadow clone. Yo, that was a shadow clone, bruh. But this basically kind of shows off. Yeah, it was a shadow clone. Yo, he was just... But he defeated a clone with a Susanoo, though. That's crazy. Whitebeard, hey, that's all you. What the world? Yo, that was good. Shanks versus Sasuke. I'm with that. I'm with that. Yo, what? That's crazy. Okay, this time I'll actually have my mic on. Okay, Sasuke being Sasuke. Shanks aura farming. Well, both of them are, if we're being honest. Okay. Hey, keep it going. Dang. Oh, using it as a... Oh, that's sick. But that's not doing anything. Yup. Dang! Yo, the Sasuke? The Honky Wave? Okay. Okay, Sasuke. Chilling, how about you? I mean, I'm chilling right now, Dark. Okay, hey, keep boxing. Keep boxing, yeah. Hey, we're all here for it. Okay, okay. I love that he's showing respect to both characters, though. But this is showing that Yonko movement. Okay, wait, this is live, bro. Oh, he lost the kick. He said, screw aura farming. Okay, okay. Crazy Shanks. But no bias. How long you think Rival's gonna live? Because if it goes for a good 10 years, that's 120 characters, not including current roster. Honestly, the thing is, it's Marvel. Like they have so much going on right now, and if we like talk about the story itself, the story for Marvel Rivals itself is crazy. So Marvel Rivals could really live for a long time. Now, with where it's going, the thing that makes the game good is, first off, it's free. Second, the best thing about the game is that the devs are listening, whether it be good or bad. They listen, and they will change if things aren't as expected or people aren't happy. Like, I say what I want about Marvel Rivals, but we gotta acknowledge that the devs are just trying to please each fan. Well, they try to please the fan bases as much as possible. Obviously, it feels like they cater more to some people, but like, no bias. I think the game. It's kind of weird, because where the game's going, I feel like the ones that will complain the most are healer mains. Because tank-wise, there's a lot of, like, they put respect on tank characters in this game. Personally, I feel like Marvel Rivals has some of the best and most fun tanks, but some tanks just feel horrible to play. Like, right now, there's a couple tanks in Marvel Rivals that just suck. And obviously, I could talk for every single role, but I'm a tank main before anything. Playing tank, it's good or bad, because I'm saying it's good because the tanks are fun, which was something that was missing from Overwatch for a long time. Now, playing tank in Marvel Rivals is still bad because you get shredded quickly. Okay, Yo Legacy, We gonna bring script reads back one of these days. I got like 3 short 4-page stories I made for creative writing class. Okay. Monday. How about that? We got Monday, I'm off work. So, because I can now show my face and everything. Monday, be ready. I'm a script read. All right. Monday script read. I need you guys to hold me to it because look, I've been trying to keep myself as motivated as possible to everything that I'm doing. But there have been things happening in my life where it counteracts that. And wait, I cut out every few? Wait, hold on. Hello. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, let me try that. Okay. Hello. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna talk for a little bit. Just tell me if my mic cuts out every few words. Let me know because I do have things that I did add some filters to help with the noise, but unfortunately they don't really help with the noise. But anyways, let's get back into it. Okay. No, that's sick. And the impact frames? Okay. Using Susanoo? Alright. Makes sense. So, is it gonna be the Yonkos versus the Uchiha? Is that what I'm getting from this? Because I'm with it. Seems like it's all audio, including the bid? Really? Okay, if it's all that, then... Here's just what I'm gonna need to do. Okay.
I want fucking self-knowledge. What the fuck has it gotten me?
Now that the panic attacks have been dealt with, the real work can begin.
This is with no filters. Susanoo versus a one-man army is wild. Yeah, it is wild.
I feel like my life is slipping through my fingers.
But now this is without any filters. So whatever you hear is what you get.
I don't know anything.
Adrian, this is a way out for you.
All right.
You and Christopher arguing? He's fucking
All
stoned
right.
on
Well,
dates all the time, okay?
let's get back into it. Also, I'm gonna be muting my mic until I feel like talking. All right. Yeah, I know I'm muted. Unfortunately.
Be careful.
But just know it's about, and it's the fact that I think, tell me what you guys think, but I think fan bases of not only anime, but cartoons, DC, Marvel, all of them, have you noticed the toxicity in fan bases, like, they're starting to grow more and more? Because my brother, he just went on my brother crashed out and he went on a rant to me about how he's not interested in superhero stuff, which I can understand because, like, I mean, if it's not The Boys or Invincible, why get excited, you know? Like, for example, he wasn't excited for the Thunderbolts, even though I told him the Thunderbolts is a good movie. Shout out to my friend who is a part of the pirate era and allowed me to watch it. It's very interesting. Now, yeah, especially Rivals. Speaking of Rivals, this is something I wanted to look at because Flats made a video on this.
I don't plan on being here for real. I've literally come back for this. I had to get off early. I had a YouTube partner meeting today. I forgot I had one scheduled, so I did a short stream. We were just playing some Last of Us. And I was getting ready to head out.
I'll be right back. Just watch the video real quick, alright? I'll be right back.
Tell me why my day is ruined with potentially the stupidest thing I've ever seen. If you already saw my tweet, you already know how things are going. And I've seen some of the stupidest responses in the history of responses already. And I was like, holy, I need to get on here now. Now. A year ago, Marvel Rivals entered closed alpha. Now it's time to celebrate with Galactica's gift. Play matches earn free rewards, including nameplate sprays, chrono shields, cards, and even costume coin you can use to unlock a costume for any season 0 hero. Available May 15th onward. Don't miss your chance to join the celebration. Here, let's watch first. Did you catch it?
Hi, everyone.
Did you catch it? Did you catch it? If you didn't catch it, we're all excited for getting one costume coin. No, that is actually a good thing, unironically. But if you didn't catch it, it was this. Chrono Shield cards can activate a Chrono Shield to prevent point loss from a defeat in competitive. If one is active, using this item won't consume it. Chrono Shield cards will be automatically cleared at the end of the season. Limit 20. If you didn't catch it, they're right here. Right here. On this thing. And I'm about to crash the out because I've already seen on my tweet, people are like, it's free. It's free. Shut up. It's free. I don't give a I misread it thinking that this was a paid thing, right? But it doesn't matter. Are you crazy? You're going to put into a game. I don't care if you want it to be a casual game or competitive game. I don't give a you want to balance. I don't care. It has a comp system. And there's a lot of people that play the comp system. You want to make it so you can potentially in the future pay, but currently free, which by the way, for free, you could just farm these on a bunch of alt accounts and you could go trolling like crazy, which actually, if anything, is even worse than it being paid at the beginning because you can just throw on 5 accounts and go bananas, right? You could go crazy if you really wanted. But here's the thing. Chrono Shields already exist in like the metal ranks, right? If you lose too many games, a Chrono Shield will kick in. Instead of losing 20, 25 points, you'll just lose nothing, right? It's like a way to give metal rank players a boost. You'll now potentially have those as an item you can use. And so like, let's say you have your comp rank up game to gold, right? You're silver, and you're like, oh shit, like this is gonna be my first time hitting gold. You can boop, hit that, and then doesn't matter win or lose. If you lose nothing. Use the next one. Use the next one until you win, and then you get to rank up, right? And this, we don't know yet. I saw a tweet from Necros that said that, oh, he thinks it's only from bronze to gold. That's all speculative, though. If it's all ranks, because otherwise this is a useless reward past gold or plow, wherever it is, right? But it doesn't matter regardless, though, because you can literally just hard boost yourself, right? Where, like, let's say you're getting close to your next rank up, you just start spamming chrono coins and you just go higher and higher. You can climb, if you had a 50% win rate and you take away 8 losses and you're getting like 30, 40, 50 points a game, you want to talk rank inflation? Dude, this is like the most mind-boggling thing of all of it is the absolute dumbassery I have read from people going, it's free, it's free. Brother, there's a limit of 20 and there's 8 in here. Do you not understand that this is testing the waters to let it be a paid item? Are you crazy? You should never have this in a game, period. It should never exist. That's crazy talk. It should never exist, period. Doesn't matter. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I've had this theory for a while. I wasn't ready to like fully stand on it. Like maybe it ended up in a video or something, but like I talked about it on stream a little bit. Back when they made the announcement to go to new hero every month in season 3. Seasons would last 2 months long, hero every month. My outside view of that was that some executive at NetEase saw what's happening. It is a point blank fact that in the last 3 or 4 months, Rivals has lost more than 50% of its player base. It's actually closer to 60, 66%. Like depending on where you're at. Look at the 48-hour total. This week is the first time it's ever dipped, even at nighttime. I know it's nighttime, I get it, but this is global for Steam. Is dipped below 50,000 players. This is within a few months. And so the idea is that NetEase has a reputation for burning games as hard as they can and trying to make as much money as possible. Rivals is on the decline. That is point blank true. Will it have a reemergence with season 2? Or sorry, season 2.5, like when Ultron or whatever comes out? Absolutely. Absolutely. How long will it last, though? A couple days? A week? A month? Who knows? But the ideology is to go hard in the paint and start putting out characters or putting out content as fast as possible, right? And try to ride the wave as long as you can.
You should have busted a cap in his ass with that rifle.
Okay.
Illegal to discharge firearms within the borough limits, son.
So, how do we feel about this Marvel Rivals?
Don't come back. He does.
Apparently, like, the good and bad of Marvel Rivals, how do we feel about it?
Oh, did you bird feedback?
Now, I've been hearing and seeing a lot of people give their opinions about the Chrono Shield thing.
Setting up the equipment is a complicated affair. The geo captain.
What you're eating? Meatloaf and...
Hello.
Okay, it's meatloaf and garlic mashed potatoes.
Oh, go back.
What?
Come on.
You kidding?
No, go back. Please.
Why did you come in?
I like Nolte.
Why did you tell me that?
I'm sorry. That's a wrong story. Let's just skip it. And I'll try to think of a better.
What's bothering you?
Global warming, acid rain, the national debt.
Never knows. Look at her nails. Totally real. You weren't paying attention.
Oh, let's face it.
Okay.
Women are more devious than
Let me go back to the video.
And so when the people have concerns about like balance in the future or characters not being very or fun or strong or being too OP or too underwhelming, whatever, right? They don't give like, why would they care? Like, if they could go hard for a year and make money in a year, right? Who cares what the game looks like in 2 years, 3 years from now? That wouldn't matter. If it's like nobody wants to play it at that point, they farmed it. They fully farmed it. And so when I look at something like this, and I see something like this, where you're adding potentially a legitimate pay-to-win mechanic to the game, doesn't matter if it's currently free, right? The fact that it even exists should be the biggest red flag to you. Like, I genuinely cannot fathom you if you look at this and go, well, it's free, so it's fine. It is the bare minimum that it's not paid. That it's not pay to win yet. It's literally the bare minimum. That is the actual bare minimum. Luckily, I misread it when I tweeted it because I just read it on the fly. I was like, did they just add that whole? There's no way. But the fact that it even exists is I would be very wary saying the game has lost 50 to 60% of its players. Steam is a small subset of the player base. I reckon the majority of players are console. Riddle me this. Do you think the graphs are not correlative between each other? Because we don't have console data. So you can sit there and what about me all day long and I can't refute you. But like, would it not make at least some logical sense that if Steam is a section of the player base and console is an invisible section of the player base, if Steam's player base has declined over time, would you not think that the console has also declined at a similar rate? We don't know what the numbers are, right? Like the numbers could be 100,000 difference, right? It could be 300,000 console players peak, or it could be 300,000 console players currently, right? And then maybe the peak was 1 million console players at a time, right? But I would assume that they've probably declined at a similar rate. We don't have that data. Neither do you, though. So you can whataboutism me all day long. I'm working with what I got. And historically, they don't match, but they're similar. The trends are similar. Take yourself out of Overwatch and Marvel Rivals for a second. Imagine if the article headline was this being featured in CSGO, Valorant, Apex, League, etc. Everyone would say it's dog shit awful and killing the integrity. Yep. And you know what the worst part is? There's going to be people that look at this, and whenever Retro makes this into a video, is going to look at it and go, well, Flash just wants a reason to shit on them. I don't have to come up with anything. It's writing itself. Did you see the Necros tweet? I did see it. You know what? You want to see it? Relax, guys. I'm pretty sure the Chrono cards only work the same way the Chrono Shields do, from bronze to gold. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's really easy to hit platinum regardless of this weird mechanic. Do you think that makes it better? Be honest. No, but he's still right. Doesn't matter if he's right or not. This shouldn't exist. If the vast majority of players are bronze to gold, why the would you want them dealing with that? If anything, that just means rank inflation is going to go up. That just means that the gold players can get to plat pretty easily. If you've been stuck gold, guess what? Just spam your tokens, you'll get to plat. Good to go, especially at the end of the season before a reset. Makes your resets a little easier. Okay, sure. Even if this is true, you still think this is a good thing? I think it's crazy. And I think it's one step further crazy. I'm gonna take it one step further for you. Rivals just announced a $3 million tournament. A $3 million esports tournament. So you're gonna tell me they don't want the game to be competitive? Think out what it takes to rise to the ranks, secure your spot, and join the competition, and your chance to over $3 million in prize pool. You say the game is not competitive. You say they don't want it to be competitive, but the game wants to be competitive. Its balance is all over the place. I think everyone's kind of waking up to the fact that the balance philosophy of everyone's OP, that no one's OP, doesn't totally work, because you don't want to play against characters like Iron Fist and Mr. Fantastic. And you don't want to play against Captain America, who's immortal. You don't want to play against those. No, you don't. Players don't, because they've stopped playing this season. They don't want to deal with it. I don't know. I genuinely can't fathom. I genuinely cannot fathom. Like, real talk. I don't care if you like me, dislike me, whatever. I genuinely cannot fathom if you can look me in the eyes and tell me this is a good thing. And I also genuinely cannot fathom if you can't look me in the eyes and look at this and say, is this not a precursor to being able to potentially purchase them if it's not a strong pushback, a strong get this out? Why else would it exist? This is literally the thing shitty mobile games do. And I know it's free. I misread it in my tweet. I'll take that one. I misread it in my tweet. But you still think even as a free item that it should exist? Will it still work past plat? So the only thing we have is a tweet from Necros where he says it's only going to work from bronze to gold, where Chrono Shield currently exists, which then just makes the thing here kind of worthless for players that are above it. Like, you get multiple rewards in here that just don't mean anything to you. If they were smart, they would remove this tomorrow. If they were smart, this would be gone by tomorrow. But even if they do remove it by tomorrow, I'm blown away that this is even in there. I ain't gonna lie, this one hurt. Can't believe it. That's actually insane. Seriously though, I get why you'd hate this, but for an average player, this does nothing. Oh no, you misunderstand. You misunderstand, actually. It's potentially actually means nothing to me. It only means something to you, the average player. Because if this is correct, which again, speculation only, it only works from bronze to gold. I ain't in bronze to gold. That ain't me. Is you. But in the case though that it works for all the ranks, yes it would. It would actually for me really bad, right? I got groceries to go get. It's been like 2 weeks since I went. So I got things I gotta get done. This should be gone by tomorrow. This can't wait for me to come back tomorrow. This needs to be gone ASAP. Anyways, it is what it is. Thanks for letting me come back and crash out.
Now, how I feel about the Chrono Shield, the inflation to plat is not going to be good for a lot of people. I personally see it as an issue trying to fix a problem that can be solved with a balance change. Because the problem is a lot of people in lower ranks have an issue with grinding. A lot of them have an issue with grinding. But here's the thing that I don't think Flats talked about or anybody else. But and this is a problem that I see. I don't know if anybody else brought it up, but this only affects the good players. We were wrong not doing a mid-season reset. Honestly, I didn't have that big of an issue with the mid-season reset, personally. Because I'm like, I mean, you're still in the same rank. You just need to. You're basically still in the same rank because the people that are your rank will be in the same rank during the reset. So you're basically still in the same rank because you're going to be paired up with the same people. I personally don't have an issue with the mid-season reset.
What did I just say?
Now, with all this happening, my biggest issue is that not only will plat inflation happen, another issue is like this is only going to benefit Smurfs and good players. Like, truly, this will only benefit Smurfs and good players. Because really think about it.
AJ, be quiet.
A Smurf can get the plat easy. Because regardless how bad their team is, let's say this Smurf is like GM or higher. GM1 or higher. They can easily climb back to plat without the Chrono Shield. Now here's the thing. If a Smurf climbs with the Chrono Shield, they'll get the plat like this.
How's the olive loaf?
Now, this not only hurts
Are you leaving?
the
I got a overseas call coming at home.
See, the thing that they're trying to do with this is promote smurfing. Because really think about this. Really think about this. Who does this truly benefit? Now, you might be saying, oh, this benefits people who are stuck. But here's the thing. Even with this, you will still be stuck where you are. Think about it. If you're a bad player then, what is this Chrono Shield gonna help?
Posted a notice for your neighbors. If this had been a category 2 injury or
What is the Chrono Shield gonna help? If you're bad, If you're bad, you're gonna stay where you are.
Illegal to discharge firearms within the borough limits.
And it's gonna make, look, the Chrono Shield is gonna make people realize, nah, you stuck in that rank for a reason. Because if you get yourself the plat, and you realize you fight against plat players and realize that you're losing, who's to blame? Oh, it's my team. It's my team. Nah. If it was your team, then what do you do? That dark. Bro, you literally can't write itself. Life can't write itself, bro. I got Chrono Shields. You just ban my main. I'ma throw. You know how many people do that on a daily basis on ranked?
I'm sorry. That's a long story. Let's just skip it.
A daily basis on rank. Like, again, this is not gonna help anybody. Like, imagine you waste all that time to get the plat, your main gets banned, and then you decide to throw. If that's the case, what's the point of the shield if all you're gonna do is throw when your character gets banned? Look, I'm a tank main. Groot gets banned all the time. Same with Hulk. So it's like, I have to learn other tanks. But for DPS, you got people who play DPS all the time. And they get surprised when, like, Spider-Man or Iron Fist or, what is it? You don't lose points. But that's the thing, though. Even if you don't lose points, how is this still gonna benefit a bad player? Because imagine, you play a game and you decide, oh, I'm gonna use this because I'm pretty sure we're about to lose. And then next game you lose. Look, we've all had to deal with that. Especially not only in rank but quick play. Bro, there are so many games that you lose for no reason. Because the other team is just so much better. Like, that happens so much in Overwatch. I mean, not Overwatch. I mean, who am I kidding? It does happen in Overwatch. It happened in Overwatch, and now it's happening in Marvel Rivals. There are just so many unwinnable games for no reason. And just know, skill-based matchmaking, I put you with whatever players they decide to throw at you. Some of those players might not know what they're doing, but they'll put a pro out of nowhere, someone in GM or something, someone smurfing. Like, here's the thing. At first, it's like, what's the point of it? But then when you really think about it, this benefits the Smurfs. This does not benefit pro players. And Ari, to talk about what you said, I have to agree with you. There have been a lot of people, like, giving up on Marvel Rivals. And it's for multiple reasons, also. Multiple reasons.
I covered your ass with Tony about that whole thing, and never a word of fucking thanks, ever. Always playing that blood relation card. Tony's little favorite. Fuck you.
Because, let's be honest, and let's just get the cat out the bag, let's be real. The game's not fun right now. The reason why the game's not fun, originally, I would probably agree with Flats when certain characters are just uber broken, like Iron Fist. I'm surprised he said Mr. Fantastic. I mean, the buff to Mr. Fantastic was good, and he does feel like more of a DPS. But the real problem is
I'm great, actually. You?
Your teammates. And I'm including not just your teammates, but you too. Everybody on that team. Because sometimes it feels like
I'm separated. Me and Carmela.
you're destined to lose because matchmaking decides to put some of the worst players on your team. And you might be one of those worst players and you don't realize it. We just have to go back to, can the game just be fun? People have fun, but let's be honest. A competitive game is a competitive game at the last minute. Like we have to just talk about how Marvel Rivals is a competitive game. It is. But people need to realize when to switch. Alright, cat's out the bag. The player base is the problem. Because look, I get if you wanna use one character all the time. But here's the thing. If you literally cannot climb because you use the same character over and over and over again, why? What's the point? What if your character gets banned in ranked? Like the one tricks? You can't one trick because eventually your character will get banned for no reason. Spider-Man mains? Tank mains? Geez, even healer mains. Because I'm gonna tell you this. All the problems with Marvel Rivals, it can be fixed with a balance patch.
I don't know.
Right now, healers feel overpowered. And healers feel overpowered to the point where it's better to have 3 healers than a DPS.
You got a letter from my cousin in the cave? Yes, Officer's Muda. Hi. Yes, Mrs. Soprano from North Caldwell. We had the bear in our yard the other day.
Another thing is,
Yes, it came back. No, thank God.
here's the thing.
No property damage.
The philosophy of every character, the philosophy of every character should be broken so it's balanced. It's obvious that does not work.
AJ didn't even mention
It's obvious.
You two went to the game yesterday? No.
Remember when Wolverine came out and then people realized you could just be a tank buster? That made playing tank one of the worst roles in the game. Oh, you gotta play tank. Oh, you're playing too scary. Well, you constantly get grabbed by Wolverine and just die.
Why didn't you call me when this first happened?
And that was Wolverine's gameplay. 99% of the time people pick the Wolverine, it's to bully the tank and nothing more. Now we got Iron Fist, which honestly is worse because he can keep punching. Not only is he a tank buster, but he can fight anybody on land, air, and sea. This man's Kaido, but a smaller version without a club.
Oh, jeez.
So when somebody's leg is gone.
Problem is, it hasn't really threatened.
And man, for me,
Sorry.
the reason why Marvel Rivals, it's like a 50-50. It has been fun, but I won't lie. Like there are times where it's just unplayable. Like you just get into a match where someone throws. And it's not fun.
Brings you rich a little light in the Timberlands, huh?
Everybody's always gay with you.
You're
He's a
right,
good-looking
you're right.
guy, that's all. I already put the ammonia on the cans. I told you.
Now, do you know what this also means? Is that more gold, potentially more gold and bronze players will start to get into platinum, which will also mean people will be getting easier games to climb
I came here to give you your money, but
and also this will mean you will be getting more people on your team that will throw because they truly don't know their rank and they truly don't know how to play the game, which is another issue. If they balance them like Overwatch, where every character feels and plays the same and don't feel strong, I might quit. But here's the thing, if you make every character broken, it's obvious that the philosophy of every character needs to be broken in some way isn't really the what we need to do.
I got a kick out of it. It's an adventure.
Because here's another thing, Candido, that they need to get rid of this Chrono Shield, high key. Because think about this. People who stream snipe and troll, the people who literally throw games for no reason, they're gonna do that.
It wasn't my idea.
There's more than one way to ask for something.
Like, really think about it. Trolls and throwers, they're gonna be more frequent in Plat, and Plat is gonna be a dead zone.
He's a college kid, Tony. He's not set up for that. You worried he's gonna soak you for an extra pencil?
Oh, rim shot!
What I think, Tony, is you're trying to make my life now.
If they do, though, it will feel boring.
Oh, it should be easy.
Oh, unbelievable.
What do you think? You're the only Catholic here, Carmela? I'm old school. I don't believe in separation shit and divorce. Even if my wife was going after some fucking immigrant.
Here's the thing, people have been saying Marvel Rivals is dead. I've been seeing that a lot.
Well, that's right. Certain people see him. He's a dead man.
But also, I just want to point this out, though. For the people who care about rank like that, do y'all play rank like that? Like, truthfully? Like, I know Flats is talking about it, but, like, let's be honest. If you only play rank for, like, a couple matches, should it really matter to you? Because really think about it. These people get the plat, and then they lose. And trust me, a large amount of these people who are stuck in gold or bronze are gonna go into plat losing consistently. No. Here's the thing, Candido, that can fix this. Is that we don't need to like kill a character, and by kill a character I mean like nerf it to the ground. Because like remember when Hela and Hawkeye, like season 0 for example, remember when Hela and Hawkeye were the best DPS, and then Hela got tuned down to a place where, you know, she's kind of annoying, but it's like, I mean, you can kill her. Hawkeye, even though he still has his one shot for certain characters, I mean, you can fight him. People want that for Spider-Man and Cap. Here's the thing. For Spider-Man, I just feel like they need more characters that can counter Spider-Man. Really. Because right now, Namor is like one of the best options to take care of Spider-Man. I won't lie, like, if I see a Spider-Man on the enemy team, I'm probably gonna use Namor. I'll probably use like Thing or something. Captain America? Okay, people say that Captain America, it's hard to kill him, right? People say that.
Reason I wanted to see you, Junior. Tony, too. Now that I'm out.
He's not hard to kill, but it does take a long time to kill him. Now, does that make him annoying to the point where people should leave the game, I'm gonna just point this out here. If they nerf Cap, he goes back to being the worst tank in the game and only useful for his movement.
What's it on fucking CNN?
Look at what they did to Thor. Half the time, it's hard to play Thor, especially now.
People talk. What people? Oh, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Go up that person and set fucking bear traps? We're separated, for Christ's sake.
So, where's the dinner at?
I forget the name. It's in the car.
Who's gonna be there?
What are you on the school paper? Guys, business. Got any cash?
It's gonna be a cycle like this every season. Because I just want to point this out, is that NetEase, something that they've been consistent with Overwatch. I mean, not Overwatch. I'm sorry. I keep bringing up Overwatch because it's like Marvel Rivals has been going down the Overwatch lane for a while.
No, but when he was in jail, all I'm saying is if you get the extra responsibilities, you should.
But now, Chrono Shield, they need to get rid of it. I won't lie. They need to get rid of it. Because look, rank is already bad. Imagine they add this. Good luck grinding now. You're gonna be flooded with Smurfs.
Hey, hi, come on in. Tony sent me. He says he wants somebody stationed in the yard. He's worried the bear might come back.
What? No, I don't want this.
Well, we'll switch off. Me and Paul Giamatti.
This is silly. I'm gonna call him.
Actually, it's not that silly, Mrs. S. If it was my family, I'd want to know there was a man at the house, too.
Right. What can you do about it if it does come back?
Tony said you should unlock the closet and give me the scoopette, he called it.
No, for God's sake.
I mean, we'll call it a fishing game, too. It's just, I'll have the weapon in case. He's just worried about you, that's all.
Because it's Overwatch players?
Well, okay.
You know what? That's true. And that's another big thing. Is that a lot of people playing Marvel Rivals aren't Marvel fans. They're just Overwatch players. So, what did those Overwatch players do over at Blizzard? They complained about healers.
We were just about to sit down.
And then Blizzard decided to gigabuff healers. And then people were not happy because healers could do everything. And what are they doing with Marvel Rivals? The same thing happened. Necros. I'm gonna be real with you, Necros. I know you don't see this channel. But just realize you caused this by saying healer is the weakest role, and I get it. You're trying to get views. But you don't realize you screwed it up for all of us.
What are you doing? You ready? I gotta make a pit stop.
Look, regardless, I'm not even counting like the Chrono Shield. Because the Chrono Shield, who knows, they probably were thinking about doing that anyways. Being dumbasses. But Chronos, Necros, realize you caused the healers to get gigabuff. And now, don't be whining about healers constantly doing way more damage. Like now, you think it's easy now? People can grind easier now because they can just play a healer like DPS. And you know what? That's another thing, Candido. I complained that Cap was the worst tank in the game. They buff Cap, and Cap's actually good, and it's like fun to play him. But I get it. People don't like playing against him. I just feel like people aren't like playing against him correctly. Because first off, I think it's. You know what? Maybe it's just because I'm a tank main, but I just think it's easy to kill Captain America, especially if you save your ults correctly. Like, yeah, he's. Oh, it's gonna be annoying to kill him. Well, that's kind of one of his purposes. He could do this all day. He's trying to wait until his whole team comes back, or hold it until somebody comes back until he responds. But like, I get it. People don't. People wouldn't want that, I guess.
Yes, sir. Is he breathing? Get your legs out of his body. Hurry up!
Lupertazzi residence.
Thomas, John.
Hey, John boy. How's the weather?
Look, I got some bad news. Your dad's had a stroke.
Oh my God, how bad?
There's some paralysis. It's too early to tell you.
They listen to people.
Is my mom there?
Blue Protocol?
We're over at St. Vincent's.
Anything, John. Anything you need. I'm on the next plane.
I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. What?
Relationship in that.
Since when are those games coming out?
Why did
What?
you have to be underhanded? I don't find that appealing, frankly.
I was going to ask you out for coffee or something, but I didn't think you'd go. I'll pay for the hour. That goes without saying.
Forget that.
I was listening to that guy on TV, Dr. Phil, and he was talking about a similar situation, and he said that you could if you wanted to. There's no set rules. It's
I
basically
jumped
about
the back
malpractice,
line,
and you
attacked the
probably couldn't get
healers,
sued.
and they're running. I made a Rocket Man switch to Iron Man today. I was crying. Bro, but the thing is, like, the more these people complain,
But I was thinking about all kinds
they're
of
gonna
ways.
get Captain America nerfed to the ground, and then he's gonna be the worst tank again.
Lunch and hire a mandolin player.
Like, at least he's playable now, you know? But they're only complaining that you can't kill him.
So that being said,
Well, if that's the case, can we complain about the fact that there's so many get out of jail free card healer ultimates? Can we talk about that? Can we? Because there's so many get out of jail free card ultimates in the game.
I know you have a very nice face.
walking on the way too, by the way.
Good. You're doing good right now. Explain to me, okay? Why this is a matter of such importance to you. There must be plenty of women out there.
You're different from what's out there. Not to mention being drop dead beautiful.
My training teaches me to go
fairly quickly
The
to
thi-
the idea that
thing
what they really
is,
want is to come back to therapy.
I think if the Overwatch people quit, Rivals will be great, and I hate to say it.
Has collapsed. No doubt there are
How
issues
true is
with
that,
your
though?
children.
Why can't I do something that's just for me, for a change?
It would
Because
be
here's the
for
thing.
you.
Say the Marvel Rival, say the Overwatch people quit.
And not just for the smart things you say. I want your skin.
The people who like
I want your mouth.
Marvel
I want your eyes.
can enjoy the game, but at the same time, they will eventually turn into
All these qualities onto
toxic
me. You
people.
don't know me.
Most of the
This is what
people
happens
who
between
get it,
doctor and
who play this
patient.
game, play it because it's an Overwatch type game or hero shooter, and apparently, from what Dark and Jay told me, Overwatch still sucks to play. Yeah, Overwatch still sucks to play, apparently.
Good respect.
Okay.
Forget about the way that Tony Soprano makes his way in the world. That's just to feed his children. It's two Tony Sopranos. You've never seen the other one. That's the one I want to show you.
It's because too many complaints and crying, but you gotta think of where is all the crying coming from? What group of people are causing the crying? What group of people are causing the crying? Well, first off, it started with healers. Well, DPS mains complain all the time. It doesn't matter what game. Tank mains were just complaining that Cap was a bad tank. And let's be honest, that's not even a bad take. At the time, Cap was one of the worst tanks. He was only good because of his movement. Then they buffed him. And he just feels like a good tank to play. So it does beg question, like, what group truly needs to leave? Because, like, for example, I know NetEase does not. They probably want to turn Marvel Rivals into a gacha game, for example, right? And what I mean by they want to turn it into a gacha game.
All you could come up with was this weak borscht about professional ethics because you are worried about how this thug will handle rejection.
You know, at first I did find him a little sexy.
Then why complain here? If Overwatch sucks, you came here because it sucks. Not turn this into Overwatch, but the thing is, Overwatch players are doing this because the game is an actual competitor to Overwatch. So they're hating and doing whatever they can to, like, hate. Because look, anything to praise Blizzard, because for some reason there are way too many Blizzard fans, I feel like, that complain about Marvel Rivals. Cap wasn't a bad tank. He was just misunderstood. He really was. Because the thing is, let's be honest, every tank player played Cap when it was last point, or especially when someone needed to get back to the point fast. Cap was the person. And then people learned the survivability of Captain America. And then he got buffed. So he actually was a usable tank that you could play regularly.
It's tradition. It's like in ancient times. The samurais, they had these pages. Young boys that did their errands, washed their clothes, shit like that. It's a sign of respect. But you cheer up. One day some kid will be paying for your dinners.
Atlantic City loves its oldies on Oldies 98.3.
But now we're gonna run into people. You're gonna hear people complain about Chrono Shield so much. Like, realize the complaining for Chrono Shield has only just begun. Because once it fully comes out, the thing that's gonna make it horrible is the fact that a lot of bad players and a lot of good players. Well, here's the thing. Bad players will complain the same how they always been. Good players are gonna be in the higher ranks way more. Which also means that you're gonna be flooded with Smurfs way more than you did before.
It's fucking broad. Leave them. Really? I mean, it's the real deal like that. No shit, man.
Oh, we were wrong. Nerf this. What? Just know that's about to happen.
She thinks that's what it is.
But also realize that every time they do something, they wait to hear what people complain about, and then they just revert everything back to where it was.
Wrapping up a lobster roll for me to take to Jenny. She's over there. Yeah. Anything else, man?
We're good. My friend here will take the check, though.
Have a wonderful evening.
It happened 1.5 with Healer. The thing is, Healers now have so much more damage. And let's just be honest, even with the buff to Rocket Raccoon's ultimate, he still gets countered. Can we just talk about that? Like, Rocket's ult is now not only a get out of jail free card, but a get out of jail free card with extra damage buff. Like, even though his ultimate is better, and this is very facts, his ultimate is better, but that doesn't change the fact that he's currently still getting countered the same way he did, getting jumped by somebody in the backline. Like, what they need to do is make a character that can protect the backline, like Namor. Namor can not only protect, but actually do damage to anybody in front or backline. He can do both. Because, look, I know a lot of people say, don't use Namor when there's a Spider-Man, even though they should. But, like, literally, Namor is one of the biggest counters to Spider-Man. And at the end of it, sorry, I had to scratch my butt. Okay, at the end of it, you don't even need to be good as Namor. Just practice squid placement. Practice squid placement. Like, as long as you do that, you can handle people in the backlines. So Hive is rumored to be a tank. What should he do? The thing is, Hive would pretty much play more like Groot, in a way. Like, he would play somewhat like Groot and Venom. I did see his moveset, but it's been a while. But the thing is, we only know the names of his moves. But honestly, he just seems like he would be similar to Groot in a way. Similar to Groot and Venom. but I'm excited to see what they do, because every tank in this game is unique in their own way. I just wish Thor had more long range lightning, but you know, that's just me. Like, it's crazy how there's so many characters that got AoE, right?
Yeah.
But Thor has no AoE. He's literally lightning.
Fucked up, huh? What are you gonna do? I'm not too worried about the cops. Nobody knows us down there. The reason I called. Let's bury the hatchet, you and me. All this bullshit with us. I know, it's stupid. Life's too short, Chris. You can't waste a fight with your friends.
Yeah, I've seen it, but it's been a minute. Honestly, Candido, I would be down to talk about this more tomorrow, because I can actually like pull it up and we can talk about it more in depth.
I'm sorry, Paul. I apologize too, kid.
Oh, God, man. If more characters come with more counters to each heroes, the complaints should die out. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the goal, anyways. Because, like, for example, with the Iron Fist buff, to an extent, the Thing can counter Iron Fist. Like, the Thing can counter Iron Fist, but it's the only way he could truly counter Iron Fist is with his charge. His charge and slam can counter Iron Fist if he dives the back line. But Iron Fist is a tank buster now, so he can pretty much handle Iron Fist. I feel like of all the characters that needs to get nerfed, Iron Fist is the first.
And we could. Tickets. Bermuda. Lodging at the Elbow Beach Hotel.
A hero every month. See, a hero every month is cool, but I think we need to balance certain characters in the game, though. Because certain characters definitely feel more broken than others. And here's the thing, I don't want every character to be balanced, because if every character is balanced, then like the game just becomes a big rock, paper, scissors. It's not really that fun to deal with. But like, for example, Overwatch, I'm pretty sure to this day still has yet to nerf what's his name, Bastion? But yeah, we just need to nerf certain characters. Look, if you want to keep a tank buster in the game, fine. Don't expect... Here's the thing, though. Tank busters are cool and all, but don't expect a lot of people to be playing tank against a bunch of tank busters. Like, that's not gonna happen. That's what everyone seems to want with all the crying. Here, look, introduce characters that can challenge whatever the meta is. That is what I personally think they should be doing. Now, is healing an issue?
No.
I feel like,
Like what? No. Come on, it's okay. It's okay.
healing is kind of an issue. But it's like not that much of an issue.
You're not respectful of women. You're not really respectful of people.
I don't know people.
Maybe you love them, I don't know. Take what you want from them by force, or the threat of force. I couldn't let you like that. I couldn't bear witness to violence or you.
What? What?
I feel like they need to. What's the word?
Somebody's on outside.
You just got here, he's going out.
Where is he?
He's in your office on the phone with his girlfriend.
Hey, Tom, how's it going?
Before Necros, no, it wasn't just sustainability.
Oh, Spuddy.
No, Tom, that's all right.
I mean, a lot of healers, the only complaint from the healer mains that I could understand is like, you know, nobody's protecting the back line, and they constantly get dove on. But you know, another thing is like, and tell me if I'm wrong, but counterplay has always been a big part of like hero shooters, right? Am I wrong for saying that? Like, people counterplay all the time. It's just interesting that like healers don't counterplay when they're getting dove. But I get it. Some people only want to play a certain healer, I guess. But like, look, there comes a time where you just need to use a certain healer or certain character for something that goes on. And this is just obvious. Like for example, if you're about to lose the point, you're not just gonna stay Groot at the end. You're gonna play a character that can get to the point fast and survive. That's where all the Captain Americas started coming from out of nowhere. Sorry, I'm looking at RDC play and it's hurting me. It's actually hurting me, bro. But also, man, there's so many issues with Marvel Rivals that I feel like could be fixed with a balance patch. Because first off, I think we need to buff characters that aren't meta. But it's like, don't over-nerf characters. Oh, the game is dying. I mean, it's just because of the player base. Like, I won't lie. A lot of people are deleting and, like, not playing the game. A lot of people are just not playing the game. This is very true. And it's like, man, the game is not fun. I won't lie. I'm not playing it. I mean, granted, I want to play it because of the Namor skin, but the game's just not fun. It's not fun when you get into a match and then you have a DPS that goes 1-14 in the first round. Or a healer that just DPSs and doesn't heal and then complains to people saying, why are y'all letting a healer outdo you? Or a tank main that can't tank. And I won't lie, sometimes it's hard to tank against this. Like, bro, having to deal with Squirrel Girl against a shield tank, horrible. Squirrel Girl against a tank without a shield, go to luck.
You brought life to her.
But here's the thing, like, people are saying the game is dead, right?
Nowadays, this man.
They said the same thing about, and I know I'm talking about anime games, but they said the same thing about Xenoverse. How many times have you heard the phrase Xenoverse is dead? Xenoverse is not fun. But yet people still play it. Xenoverse not fun. Oh, they just dropped a new DLC. Everybody's buying it. Everyone's making the same content. Marvel Rivals ain't fun. Then why are so many random people making streams about Marvel Rivals, talking about Marvel Rivals? A lot of people like the lore of Marvel Rivals. I like it. That's why I keep playing. Even though the game sometimes is infuriating, I like the story of Marvel Rivals. It's one of... I think it's so interesting, personally. I just wish they changed up how Namor acts in the lore of Marvel Rivals, because Namor isn't just a Invisible Woman simp, personally. Like, Namor is more of a character than just a simp for a married woman. Namor has more to offer story-wise. If people still buying skins, it's alive. Yep. Look, I'm buying skins, and I don't care about it. Say what you want. I'm buying a skin for a character I like. Oh man, whoa. How do I even talk about, man? Like, Marvel Rivals, man. I feel like, yeah, the fan base is definitely an issue with Marvel Rivals, because a lot of people feel there's a lot of entitlement going around. I'm a Marvel fan, I'm gonna keep playing. Yeah, like, true Marvel fans are gonna constantly keep playing.
I'm sorry.
Me and Jay in a party? Alright. I'm a join y'all. Okay, so thank you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. I'm sorry that I did not play Bounty Rush. Mainly because we just started ranting and watching stuff, so yeah. This stream is gonna get taken down, because... Which, even if this stream does get taken down, I'm probably still gonna... I probably might get a strike from this, unfortunately, but yeah. Alright, peace out, y'all.